Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Alright guys, welcome to another edition of PUBG Mobile. I'm just gonna switch my graphic settings and make sure the quality is quite cool. Okay. Alright, so this one we don't have as much players as we had in the previous match, but we still got a lot of quality players. We have Zihang and Jay, we have Dami and Tuabet, and I'm really rooting for the both of them. Between them and Zihang, you have a lot of tough players. In the last, Joyce is not in this game, but he won the previous one. But it'd be nice to see him play this one, but he's not here right now. But let's see how this pans out at the end of the day. You never know. So we have a wide map. I mean, it's still Sandhawk at the end of the day. We have Justin and Jay and Zihang going to boot camp. So let's see. It is going to be an early, quick fight at the end of the day there. So that means that Faz and Justin and Zihang are within boot camp and are playing in boot camp. So about my graphic setting in the last match, some people were like they didn't like how the graphic settings looked. I do a lot of that when I'm playing to reduce the lag. Um, I use it's not like I don't use a powerful device, but it's an Exynos graphics card, and it's good for multitasking, but not really for gaming as compared to the Snapdragon equivalent. Anyways, so yeah, that's why I do that while I'm playing. But while I'm spectating, I would switch to normal graphics, and it'll be cool like this one. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the game. Let's look at the map and let's see who's close to each other. You have about 15 people spread across the entire Sandhawk. One of the reasons why I think I personally, I mean, I didn't create the room that was Dami, but I personally like to see people spread out in the map, get all the loot that they want. Like a lot of people like saying, just do mini zone, mini zone, mini zone. But you see, the thing about that is that you then don't have quality fights during the game because now when you have a large map like this, whether it's Sana, whether it's Erangel, and people are spread out, so they get enough loot, and when they're about to fight each other, it's like a quality fight. I mean, except of course for rare circumstances where two people happen to land in the same place. And right now, the only two people that landed in the same place are Justin and Babs' team. They're most likely going to meet each other. Most likely, there's a high chance that that's going to happen. Let's just switch to Justin and see what he sees. He's just looting. He's around the warehouse looting. And they're slowly approaching each other. Slowly getting close to each other. I'm not sure Ziheng knows that anyone is here at this particular point in time, but let's see what happens, okay? All right. It'll be fun to see an early quick fight. I mean, they've pretty much looted up to a very large extent, so they're getting closer and closer to each other. Okay, is he gonna turn? Is he gonna move back in their direction? Get into the house? All right. All right, so they're just next to each other right about now, and still looting. Has he spotted them? Does he know if they're there? Okay, I can't really tell. I cannot really tell. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Okay, so Babs and his team just gone down fast, and Justin. And as you can see, it was, like I said, a quality fight with, them trying to come in. It wasn't like another team was distracting them and taking over that fight and attacking them while it was like they're able to face one particular opponent and fully fight one on one against each other. And I think for me, room matches in Sandhawk, great idea. It's not as big as Erangel, but also not as small as playing like the mini zone entirely. It's not just about, I mean, it feels like things are too rushed in the mini zone, and I think people should give it an opportunity and a chance. Now they can go ahead and loot in peace. It's dangerous to come up against Bab sometimes. It's got like mad accuracy and this kind of things, and it's just basically what he does. It's what he does. So this is basically the boring part of the game, right? This is around the time when everyone is looting. You're pretty much waiting. Oh my God, is T-Bone driving again? Like he loves to drive. Like, okay, guys, I gotta say this. In every room match I host or play, T-Bone drives. T-Bone loves to drive. This is way. It's his thing. He loves to do this. I'm curious to see how he's gonna be killed because I don't really think like you know that whole idea of driving works. All right, so let's look and see who's alone. Cadrax is alone. Okay, he's pretty much the only one alone. All right. Okay, so I can see that there might be a possibility that Viper and Ajax might come up against each other. Okay, there's a slight possibility. Ajax and Pinan, they seem to be the two groups who are closest to each other right now, and that might lead to some close encounter war. All right, let's look at the map again. The T-Bone pretty much is in the center of things right now. So most people don't have to be worried about stream sniping because we don't share this link until after the match. Okay. As long as we can get enough room cards, I'm pretty much sure that we can share more. Okay, so it seems as if Viper has gotten close to this place. And Viper seems to be getting close. Viper doing what he does as a Viper. Dami going head on like he normally would with his style. He most likely heard the noise, the misfire, and are most likely gonna try to push in. Okay, they're in the red zone without any cover. Okay, he's gonna go into this cover right here. Okay, so it seems like right about now they've switched their focus and their mind from trying to attack the guys to moving more into the zone. They're trying to get into the zone and basically at this particular point in time just get stuff, possibly increase the chances of winning instead of just trying to just go after people. So I see that's probably the plan right now. I see Zeheng took down another team. I possibly missed that. He possibly took down the team that was coming close to him. Oh, we missed that. Zeheng has been on fire in this game. Wow. I wish I could have gotten that. I wish I didn't miss that. We were looking at Dami and his team. And of course, you always expect a certain level of gameplay from Babs, Zeheng, and just killing people. I and him have won a couple of room matches together, probably a couple of competitions together. He's a Dark Knight, and he's supposed to be the leader of Dark Knight, so he's doing well. We have 1, 2, 3 Dark Knights in the house, by the way. T-Bone's a Dark Knight, Viper's a Dark Knight, and Babs Zeheng is a Dark Knight. So go Dark Knight, go show them what you're made of. Alright, so I think that Dami and Viper are finally beginning to take on some fire. Whoa, Dami was gunned down. Wow. Wow, did you see that? Wow. I'm not sure if Viper knows exactly where they are right now. Wow, Dami was gunned down. Okay, so Viper doing basically what he does, being a Viper, trying to find the best way to sting. I'm very curious to see how this is going to pan out. Okay, so he's showing some diversion smokes, basically to just create some diversion and allow him to move and enter from another direction, and hopefully that would allow him to still go far enough. All right. Viper is really living up to his name, Viper. Looking for which is Sting. It's always a shame when you see a great soldier go. That is what it is. David Carter is trying to get Jay. Okay, so right about now, T-Bone has to step up. It's gonna have to step up because it's literally Ajax. Oh, someone else shot T-Bone from behind, and I think that was Viper. Okay. So right now it's just basically between 4 people. It's Viper, and Viper is shooting down Ajax. Viper just going down Ajax, and it's now between Viper and Drax at the end of the day. Wow. So it came down to that. Viper played it safe, and it paid out at the end of the day. So DK is still in the match, and DK is still going on. Oh, Drax won at the end of the day. Viper didn't know where he was. And Drax won at the end of the day. Nice match, guys. It was a cool game, a lot of fun, and at the end of the day, it was fun to watch. Alright, thanks for participating. I think that's all from us for the night. Please like, please subscribe, and follow. Share to your friends. Please remember to quickly romance that subscribe button. Alright, guys, cheers.